La, la, la. Wait till we do this podcast now.
Welcome to Joy Tactics, the podcast dedicated to all things joyful, joyous, and meeting as many celebrities as humanly possible. Hosted by Eric Rahill, Nate Veroni, and Jack Bensinger. Enjoy.
Yo, whoa, whoa. It's Monday. We're back, and we are feeling good. It's actually Saturday. We're recording this early, but we have amazing energy today. We're all feeling good. We got good sleep.
Yeah.
And amazing things are coming for our lives very soon that we wish we could talk about a little more, but we can't. We all signed NDAs.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I got kidnapped, so that's what's unfortunately somebody just caught me slipping. They put a bag on my head. And
Oh, no.
Here I am, but
Jack-
fortunately, yeah.
Jack is in a sort of basement with a bunch of kind of insulation. It looks like most of the frame is just kind of like insulation that might need like redone.
Yeah,
or something.
I'm probably
Mhm.
breathing in something a little funky right now.
Mm-hmm. If you got kidnapped, I would be so pissed at whoever kidnapped you.
Well, I'm an adult. So
I
that
would,
just
I would
be
not
a
be scared
capturing.
at all. I would be. I know you would get out of that situation.
Oh, you would find
immediately.
me,
or
you would-
eventually.
You would fucking roll up to Somalia with all the guns ablazing. You and Eric, two of you, just completely DIY vigilante, and you'd fucking bust in the castle. You'd see me fucking fully have become the king of Somalia. Oh, what, Jack? What the hell?
my
Sorry,
God.
y'all.
The
I don't want to go
the
back.
The Joy Tactics movie.
The Joy
Jack
Tactics
gets kidnapped. We have to go save him to do one final podcast.
And you know what we
Oh
should
my
do?
God.
Hey, this has never been
What?
done.
What?
We should steal the first couple scenes of The Hangover. Like, not shot for shot, but like the exact same scenes and like pretty similar as similar locations
not
as
shot
we
for
can.
shot, but the exact, basically
But the same locations,
exact-
but like the same lines, pretty much the same lines, maybe a little different, but and like lower budget, obviously.
you know, people cover music. People cover songs.
Every song is
You
a cover
can't-
of another song.
Yep.
Why can't we cover a film? You know.
Every film is an homage of a film, which is an homage of a book, which is an homage of a limerick, where it all started.
Yep. That's correct.
And so
Can we pause for
today's-
1 sec because I need to figure out how to lower the volume on my headphones. I'm afraid it's leaking, and I don't want to.
So this is a
ruin the
part of the
episode.
podcast that we like to call the 3 minutes in Eric Tech Problem, which has happened consistently over the last 20 or
No.
30 episodes.
Oh God.
No, it's a fun bit. It's like a segment. It's like
Letterman
Eric's
has
Tech
top
shit.
10. Letterman has top 10.
Oh wait, I got it. I literally
Fallon
got
has
it.
thank you notes, and we just have the dumbest third member, technologically
No,
stupid
no,
member
listen,
of the
I
podcast.
Tech
figured it
Problems
out.
with
You-
Eric
you
Rahill.
guys were making fun of me, and then literally I figured it out so
hey.
quickly.
Y'all know what's wrong? My headphones is too loud. I can't figure out what button is all for the turning them down. Can we hey, can we
No,
pause for
no.
a second? My headphones are too loud. That's what you said.
Are we good? Are we good?
We're
Is
good
the-
now.
Is
We're
everything's
good. I
good?
figured out how to
Okay.
lower them. Okay.
Okay, amazing.
That was fun. That segment always gets me going. But this
so
is
this is I mean, okay, so
That's a good
today we
segue.
want to yeah, this is a good segue into we want to talk about alter egos
Yeah,
today. Alternate personas, kind of the masks that we put on. And right now, right there, you just saw Jack and I put on an alternate ego persona of being bullies, which we are not ever like that in real life. Never.
we are not bullies.
We are never like that.
We
I
do
would
not
never
bully.
be mean to
Worst bully in
anyone
the world.
ever.
Nobody bullies like not me. Well, what you saw of Eric, which was really a cool take and what is unique out of the box thinking of Professor Rahill, per usual, is that his alter ego is actually dumber and less capable than his actual self. A lot of alter egos are like, I'm Superman, I'm Ziggy Stardust, whatever
Yeah.
it is. Eric's like, yo, I'm about to sink into somebody who can't do anything. Oh shit, there goes Eric Rahill.
That's right. Well, I think it's actually a power move because when you give yourself on the surface less intelligence, but under the surface, you know actually exactly what's going on. You get to manipulate people in ways. It's what Sacha Baron Cohen did with Borat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're talking about the jester, essentially.
I was just a gesture for you guys, and you fell into my trap, and I exposed you for essentially the cruel people that you, your alter egos at least are.
Yeah.
And, you know, if we want, we can edit it out, and people won't be mad at you in 6 years when you're on SNL 2 or whatever when that comes out.
No, I want
SNL
punishment. I want to pay for everything I've done. That's for sure.
No, but we as human beings, we wear many alter egos. I wear an alter ego when I talk to my relatives. You know, I wear an alter ego when I go to the gym. Alternative egos everywhere.
Well, Eric, are you confusing alter ego with just kind of what, you know, like kind of composure or like behavior?
No. Because, I mean, I give different names to everyone. This is Lonnie. Hello.
Oh, so you're literally... oh my God, Eric. Jesus Christ. You do Lonnie at the gym? You do
Lonnie is at the gym, so I get the squat rack and the fucking area around it.
Every new person you meet...
Lonnie the dead ghost.
Every new person that you see in public is a chance to kind of test out a new kind of voice, a funny voice that
That's
you know,
right.
that you can add to your repertoire of voice acting skills, different characters, different accents.
Right.
It's just the perfect time. So if you're ever trying to work on your, if you're working on your Cockney or whatever, you know, your German accent.
Well, when I go to the, because I was born, I don't even know if I want to say this publicly. I'm not going to say what my real name is, but it's not Jack. And you will not be able to ever figure out what my real name is.
I know it.
My birth name is crazy. And let's just say it's one of the names of the Twilight guys. I won't say which one. But when I go to the doctor, they don't know that I go by Jack. And these fools are walking me around calling me, let's just say, Jacob. And this is a completely an opportunity for me to go into the room and reinvent myself. Even if it's just like, while I'm getting my blood drawn, I can go, oh my God, I was working at the candy shop today. I'm so tired. Just some different type of guy. Oh my God. I don't know what that is. And I have another story, but I can save it for later in the podcast if people don't want to hear it yet.
No, you know what? Yeah, let's save it for later.
Yeah, no, dude. I mean, let's space them out and like literally, it's like candy rations.
No. Say it now.
All right, I'll say it now. So here's a really funny. This is once again the joy of a podcast of Joy Tactics is you get to know us really, and so this is a true fact about me. On my birth certificate it says Aaron. What the fuck? And it was basically a typo, and it had to be amended. And so in 8th grade science class was the first time where they called Aaron Bensinger. And I looked around like, oh, because I was a prankster. And so for this to be given into my lap, this was the sweetest gift that God has ever given me, except for my loved ones. And my biceps, was getting to go by Aaron, all making everybody all laugh the whole year. It's Aaron, science class with Aaron. And then at the end of the year, I went, excuse me, Mrs. Whatever. Just so you know, my name's not Aaron. Ha! And she went like this. Oh, okay. And
she was not impressed.
She didn't really give a rat's ass, and she was just at work, it turns out. And then, guys, I have another story. Should I tell? All right, I'll just tell it. I was getting my new ID, and my ID didn't match up for something, so I had to go get a Social Security card, right? And they print out the Social Security card, in a sense, and it says fucking Aaron on it.
What the hell? Aaron is listen.
Now Aaron's on my fucking driver's license, and it's never been my name, and I don't know what my name is anymore.
That is you could get away with crimes that would make
I really could.
people's toes curl, dude.
I'll make them curl upwards like an elf.
Can you imagine having a hidden twin? And
on your back
you get to
or
manipulate them? No. You put them out there, and they get to take the fall for whatever you've done. I think that's the plot of a new movie called Infinity Pool.
That's the plot of Eric's first divorce. That wasn't me.
That was my twin. that was Lonnie.
Oh my God, dude, Lonnie's really scary. Can we interview Lonnie for a second?
Sure.
So Lonnie, what'd you have for breakfast, Lonnie?
Breakfast?
Dude,
I just do lunch and dinner.
this is how you. Would you say Caribbean?
Caribbean food, yeah. I need chicken and whatever.
And what are you looking at, Lonnie? What are you looking at right now?
I'm looking straight ahead.
Oh.
Eric, can I just say you need to
Yeah.
stop doing that voice and
Why?
just kind of pull that whole persona back, and because I know you have been sort of Lonnie more than Eric. I've noticed in a lot of your normal life, and I feel like Lonnie's kind of taking over.
Well,
right,
it's
in
a
way.
defense mechanism because our brain is a protector. I didn't realize Lonnie was inside of me until my parents got divorced in 2017. And I remember I invited you guys all over. I'm making fucking shot and beer combos, and Lonnie came right the fuck out.
Yeah, you were doing
That's
like
right.
yeah.
But
Lonnie,
it's time to heal.
Yeah, we were like, hey man, how's the divorce going?
What divorce?
Yeah.
I'm from the
Okay.
1800s.
Right, I guess, yeah, right, yeah, that's a good way. Like Lonnie's parents are not divorced.
yeah.
Lonnie's parents are like
Lonnie's parents are
25
dead.
years old. Oh, okay.
He's an orphan.
That's true. Lonnie's
fucking-
definitely Lonnie was on the Titanic. That's for
The
sure.
poltergeist orphan.
There actually wasn't
Oh.
there was not an iceberg on the Titanic. Lonnie just bit through that shit.
Man.
So, well,
Can you imagine listening to this and people are like shaking their heads like, how do these guys fucking pull this shit out of their heads?
You're
They're
telling
like,
me-
I don't have even the confidence to go up and say
Right.
hello to the bank teller. These guys are doing voices that should be on South Park.
right.
You know?
These voices should be illegal.
These
the way
oh,
we do
dude.
them.
These voices,
You know
you're
what
like
I'm
the,
saying?
you're like the Fabio of the audio.
And you know,
Fabio.
two out of the three of us are seasoned voice actors with credits to boot.
Really?
So,
Yep.
Wait,
yeah.
aren't
You and
3 out
me.
of 3 of us?
Oh, and
Oh, you don't
fucking
know that
3 out of
Nate,
3.
you don't know that Nate did an interstitial segment on tuning out
the news.
Dude,
What was it?
he
dude?
was a guy on a roller coaster.
I didn't know this, Nate. What?
Eric,
Why wasn't
you're
that
not
all
checking
over
my
Instagram?
IMDb?
You should fill your grid up with all the fucking right now. 2 years later.
No, I'm actually humble. I don't. There's so many more successes that I have that aren't a part of my grid. Yes, I
Right.
did post about the bear because I just really believe in that show. But there are so many different type of shows on Hallmark and whatever that I'm
Yeah.
a part of. That's not even on my IMDb that I'm raking in so much cash from. But it's just I just believe in being humble. You know.
Totally.
Do you guys think that as an experiment we should get some of these kind of predatory agents that you pay for that can get you like a bit part in a Hallmark, like a co-star role in a
Yes.
Hallmark movie for $4,000? You pay them and they hook it up with their friend and it's financed by fucking
A
horrible
pay to
dark
play
money.
kind of thing.
What's the experiment?
The experiment is we do that and get on some amazing TV. Maybe there's whole Christian channels that have
Good.
awesome programming that we could kind of start to. The WGA does not touch
You know
those
what?
channels. I'll tell you what, those aren't unionized.
Here's what I want to fucking do. I want to go be on a bunch of like, I want to be on a reality show, but I want to be on like American Ninja Warrior and MXC and all those body.
I think they stopped doing
God,
MXC, dude.
I love
No,
MXC.
not in Algeria, not in
MXC is the best show
Algerian
ever.
Chile.
MXC. TV used to be so much fucking better, didn't it? God
Up in
damn it.
Algeria.
Most
regularly.
Extreme Elimination, and they dubbed it over on Spike TV. Are you fucking kidding me?
Layla
It
has
doesn't
me.
get any better than that.
Layla has me watching Golden Girls with her, and it is amazing. It's like the writing is fire. And guess what? This was the '80s.
I love
and it was.
when
I'm like,
stuff is fire.
can we just bring back a non-ironic good sitcom, please?
Because you know
now?
they have non-alcoholic beverages. Why don't they have non-ironic
Right.
experiences anymore?
right.
Millennials are so dripping in irony. It's like literally makes me feel like, am I Bill Maher? Because I can't take this shit anymore. And sometimes I literally just want to put my shades on and go out
Yeah.
to my fucking best friend's cabin and just smoke weed in their 60s.
With John Hamm.
With John fucking Hamm and with Greg Gutfeld and fucking get some homemade pastrami
Gutfeld.
Reubens going on a grill.
Can I tell you guys that when I was in this hotel, or a couple times I've been in a hotel these past few months, I'm checking
Brag.
I'm not watching gut filled because I agree with him. I disagree with him heavily. I don't even have to say this, but I'm turning it on to see what they're doing.
Well, it's the most rated highly show in the world right now.
They don't have, you know what, MSNBC.
MS-13.
They need to get some swag back, okay? Because they don't.
Because
have
they
have no
lost
swag.
Chris Matthews. Don't know what channel he was on. They lost
Keith Oberman.
they
He's
lost
fucking all
Morning
he does
Joe.
now is post about lost dogs.
Anthony Oberbeck. It's crazy. They're losing everybody. Anthony Oberbeck was making me laugh. I can't remember why. That's a comedian.
He's funny
It's an
as hell.
actor and a comedian. He's hot. Too.
Well, you know,
Huh?
this is kind of what I want to know. We're talking about alternate personas
Yeah.
and alter egos.
Yeah.
But when you peel all that away, when the curtain is peeled back, what's left? What's the real you?
The real me is afraid.
Well, what's funny is
You know, my core is fear, and I
Like
build
Apple,
everything
yes.
else out on top of it.
right.
And
As
there's
a
no
healthy
joke there.
human does. Well, the thing about the ego is, and I feel like
Yeah.
I'm about to tap into a Bensinger stream of thought right now.
Go.
The ego, right, is something that you want to shed. It's something that you don't want to identify with. You
Yeah.
don't want to identify with your identity. Oh my God, it's a book title. You don't want to identify with your identity. And when you make an alter ego, you're making an alternate identity. Now you have two egos, okay? Which means double the pleasure, double the fun, but double the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, but there's another side that philosophers argue, which is that if you have two egos, can you actually use one of your egos to step outside and get an aerial view of your other ego, in the same way that like Joe Rogan does mushrooms and sees his ego,
Right,
from
or
on top of
DMT
a
in the sauna.
helicopter.
Or in the isolation tank.
So is it actually quite healthy to walk around? Oh, you guys don't know this is me, like the guy who wears really crazy windy clothes. I don't know what that means.
Right, no, I know what you're saying. I think what you're telling us is that we need to go Ron White style and go do an ayahuasca ceremony. Film it.
100%.
No, Jack.
What?
Is that your alter ego for right now?
Oh, that's funny that this should have been the alter ego episode, is these guys.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, what the hell are we
Right,
doing?
like,
Jack
this is-
just switched to the digital. On Zoom, I guess they dropped a new feature where you can
Use
have
your
an avatar of yourself, and they look kind of amazing. They look like Pixar
They
level
look good.
style.
Oh, God. We are
Shit.
in for it, folks.
Oh shit, I just got a good idea for a song. Yo, I just want to help the world and be the most amazing type. I want to do good, I don't want to fight. I want to do evil, I want to kill a cat.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no, don't do this. I'm going to do this. Don't do that. I'm going to kill a cat.
Okay, for the listeners who can't see what he's doing, when he goes
Describe
into
that,
the more
please.
kind of whatever, like Soundgarden voice, he
Soundgarden.
becomes a bald man with a goatee.
That was like the half reality gorillas, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, the half reality gorillas is catchy,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I think my real self is shy. Extremely
Shy Ronnie.
shy.
Shy Nady.
Because I think when I was a little kid, when I was a little fellow, I was one of the shyest little men on the planet, on the face of the earth. Somebody asked my age, and I would just kind of like, you know, like kind of just be
Kiss
like,
them on the toes.
kind of look down and just put up my hands, like, you know, like,
Please.
instead of
Oh,
talking.
dude. God damn.
And then everyone fucking hated my ass. Nobody, I
Hated?
had no friends. You know what I'm saying?
you
it
think
was
that.
just
That's a shy
was
mentality.
awful.
Everybody probably was
shy
thought-
mentality, dude.
Here's the thing. Excuse me. When I was allegedly as well a shy child, and Nate,
yeah.
I wonder if this is maybe even one-upping you.
No.
because
you
when
can't get more shy than me, dude. I'm one of the shyest men on the planet.
Oh,
dude.
no.
Nate,
No. Just wait till.
Listen
yeah.
to I expose this this truth. When I was in kindergarten, what happened is I was so shy that I was hiding under the desks, and they had to take me out of school because I was so violently shy that I was literally hiding. And what did they do? They grabbed my ass with a hook, old school style, and pulled me, held back. Had to run it back. Kindergarten once
kindergarten
again.
twice.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
You were so shy that
Yeah, they said he's not ready.
Altered your progression in the public school education system.
And I still had to be in special needs classes.
So you should have graduated 2009.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like I was held back a second time.
Jack is actually 46.
I am old.
I think I've said this before, but I couldn't call any. Like, I hated calling people. I hated talking to strangers. I think I've said this before, but at Safeway at the grocery store, you could go to the bakery and ask for a chocolate chip cookie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was too afraid to ask for it, even though they're gladly handing these out to kids.
I feel that way.
So
now.
I would make my 3-year-old brother go get them for us. Like, I'm like 8 or 10. Go get them, dude. Like,
You were like a shy mob leader. Like a mob boss.
The most dangerous type. Because you don't.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
That's so interesting
observation.
that we were all shy because what did we do while we were in the shadows?
In the shadows.
What did we do while we
Plot.
were concealed?
We turned the
Scheme.
oven on.
No.
Observe.
We observed.
Observing
We observed the
boys.
human condition in a way that the popular kids couldn't.
Through watching
So
the
to all
Fresh
the popular
Prince.
kids, there's
I
a
was
reason
a-
why you're not on the Bear. There's a reason why you're not.
There's a reason why you
on
have
tuning out the news.
kids.
I feel
And-
like
oh.
I observed in such an obvious way that was so apparent to everybody around me. I was just wide-eyed, like really close to
Soaking
the
it
popular
in.
kid, just kind of staring and like just downloading all this
Oh my
information.
God.
It was not subtle at all. I was
Yeah.
heavily
That's funny.
observing.
My first experience with an alter ego, I think, came when I've brought this topic up a few times, but when I joined that Christian
Military.
jazz choir called Celebration, Select Jazz Choir.
Yeah.
8 boys, 8 girls, dominated every middle school jazz competition in the fucking Northwest. Lionel
That's
Hampton won Lionel Hampton Jazz Fest in Boise, Idaho, Moscow, Idaho. 10
You weren't
years in a
dancing
row.
too, right? This isn't the. Were
No.
you dancing as well?
No, there's no dancing, but our musical director, Ms. Pumphrey, like everybody else would show up in fucking t-shirts and looking all poor with jeans and busted shoes and that, and we showed up in fucking suits, and they had like we had pink tie, hot
ooh.
pink ties because in 2005 or 4 or whatever,
Yeah, that was
Pink
so
is the new
swag.
black.
that was the fucking
silk,
thing.
shiny, basically the Trump tie.
And we are on stage like, down St. Thomas Way, scatting, getting up there fucking scatting like crazy. And they had us bopping around, moving like this.
That's not shy.
No,
That's your
no,
alter
it
ego.
wasn't shy.
You
And I'll
escaped.
tell you,
That was your escape.
my first brush with feeling like I liked attention like this was a karaoke night with this group because we had a bonding thing every summer at a cabin, at this one
Wow.
kid's cabin. And I sang on accident. They picked me to sing a Britney Spears song. Oops, I did it again. And I'm up
Layup.
there, and people were laughing, but they were laughing with me. You know what I mean? Because I was doing that
Right,
fucking,
of course.
like Maggie Simpson dancing to Britney Spears in that one episode of The Simpsons.
That's
I was kind of
awesome.
dancing all short,
Talented.
and people were laughing, and I was like, "Yeah,
That's
I
your
need
origin
this shit.
story. Is Britney Spears.
I
the
need
goat.
more of this shit."
The mental
Mm.
health goat.
Mm.
Can
Well,
we see real quick if Eric you still got it? Let's do a Joy Tactics harmonization
Yeah.
right now. This is going to if you're listening in some crazy headphones right now, boost it up or maybe don't because we'll probably be a lot louder.
You want me to
but
do what? Harmonize or scat?
harmonize with me and Jack,
And then let me scat
Okay.
because
and
Okay.
then
Okay,
yeah.
scat here. Well, why don't we do a scat setup? So, Nate, well, what do you want? You want us to give you like drums to
just
for
do
you
a
to scat
little
over?
melody. Go like. Okay,
Okay, I got you. I'll start it off, and then Jack, you join, and then
Okay,
Eric,
cool.
you kind of be
And
the
then Eric,
the
let
final.
us know how it goes.
All right, all right, all right,
But we'll just be the backtrack.
all right. I
Da
love
da
it.
da 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 da.
Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wait. All right, chill. Now
Bensinger
we
Beats
know
does
it.
it again.
That was so crazy. What
Do they not do
what, you
trap
gonna-
beats in that?
It's
Would you just
cacophonous.
pause? That was one of the most.
No, it was
craziest
amazing. I
fucking
just
songs
couldn't.
ever.
Oh, you want like
my
a
brain can only
recognizable
take
one?
so many inputs. I'll just do a raw scat, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna
Cool,
cut
man.
us out of the whole thing.
Cool, man.
Literally,
Team
I'm
player.
not. I'm using
Cool.
your guys'
No, you just want a clip for the social media that we're not fucking in. Cool, man. Go for it, dude. I hate this shit. Just do it. Do your joke.
There's no joke. Balloon down yon violon duo yellow quais gue zwea sweet oh dum bang yow gadum bow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Little Lonnie was in there. I definitely saw Lonnie.
Little
in there.
Lonnie in there. Well, everybody else is doing kind of like 1920s,
Oh, dude.
flappers style scatting. I'm like, why don't you do a little bit differently? Set yourself
You
apart.
sounded like a special
Use
needs
some-
tree from Timon and Pumbaa's world. That's a special tree.
That's
So
a
scatting You sounded like you were trying to speak in another language,
if you met an alien and they were like,
but it sounded amazing like that.
Well, that would be
sounded
normal.
amazing.
That would be so
That would be
cool.
normal.
That would be
If you
so
met an
cool.
alien and they were like,
Yeah.
if you met an alien and they came up to you and they went like, "Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Can I get you something?"
Oh,
That's
fuck.
when you
I
gotta
would not
worry.
Trust that.
That's when
fucking
you gotta
alien.
worry because
Yeah.
they've been watching you and studying. Like Nate's creepy ass with the binoculars in fourth
Right.
grade, sitting in
You-
the back.
I'll tell you what, you don't want to meet the smooth aliens because they smoothed out all clothes. They're so advanced they have no need for clothes or hair. You want to meet the most busted looking, hairiest alien with fucking jewelry all over them, and they look like they're coming from they flew in from a space hut.
They got
You know
scabs
what I
Wait, Eric.
all over them.
mean? Yeah, scabs.
Well, ew. Well, Eric, ew, Eric, ew,
What?
God.
But
Don't you think that's the opposite of true? Because if an alien is coming to us and they
Yeah.
have no hair, what it means is they come from a soft environment. And I would know because I have
Mm.
not one single body hair, and that's true.
right.
And I'm soft as can be, and I'm a vulnerable man. But if they come and they're all
Washington D.C. is very soft.
Washington D.C. the air is they got to keep it healthier because that's where the president is. So we're all pampered. AC outdoors, and you can feed the squirrels if you're ever in Washington D.C. on the mall. Feed a
I
squirrel.
guess the question is, would you rather be chilling with a Klingon or with a Vulcan?
Or would you
You know
rather
what I'm
get a
saying?
fucking crazy ass bukkake from some alien moon man, kind of 600
Whoa, 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 chill, dude. Yo,
So,
dude,
okay,
dude,
what,
dude.
what, man?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why did I do that?
Bukkake from a bunch of moon men?
Well, if
Oh
you
my
had surrounded the
God.
entire moon with some interdimensional busters, and they were making a halo, basically.
That's how they build the fucking internet. That's how they do the interdimensional wormhole.
Well, why do you think that moon? Well, all right, let's talk about something more appropriate.
All right,
Because this is
all right.
about serious
Yeah, this is a
junctures within the
clean
human neuronic
episode.
neurons.
I have a
Joytastics.
hilarious alien idea, but I'm just gonna save it because I can't burn this one.
Oh.
We
I
talk
can't burn
about
this
aliens
one.
so much on this shit, but I feel like it's not discussed enough. It's not
Aliens.
discussed enough, especially with the Grush testimonies. And if anybody, listen, I'm not going to say anything more, but if anybody listening to this has any secret information that they want to share with me, hit my line, hit my email, hit my anything, and we can discuss because I need
now.
to form a community of resistors.
And if anybody has $2,000 that they don't mind parting with, I swear, I will get you back. It's not a big deal. Should we do that as a section of the podcast? Hey, what's up,
Just
everybody? This
beg
is the
for
section
money?
where we're gonna look at what offer things that you are gonna let us pawn. The pawn corner.
We should-
PAWN. Pawn.
We should do a Who's the Richest competition, and if you are a listener, email our Joy Tactics email with a screenshot of your bank account and don't forge it, and the richest person gets
you know what we
even
should
more
do?
money. We'll send them even more money because we want them
We'll
to continue
double it.
being richer.
We'll double it and
that
hand it to the
shit.
next person. If you Venmo us
Yeah.
all your money, we swear we'll double it. and
We'll
give it back
double
to you.
that.
It's
And
crazy.
that's joytacticspod@gmail.com. Please
You know-
give us a screenshot of
your
your bank account number. Who is the richest fucking person that's listening to this? Because
Yeah.
I have a theory. I think it's how. What do you guys think? What do you guys think that
You
number?
think it's
The
a
most
Jake?
in the bank account. This is gonna make me sound poor because I want to say like, oh, they have $100,000 in their bank account. You know what I mean?
That's hilarious, Eric.
You think
that's actually
you
funny.
think a patron is just throwing around $5? These people are. I think the poorest patron is 100,000 there. I would say the richest.
Oh my
There's probably
God.
somebody who's listening right now who has enough crypto to bury you forever.
In
And the cops will never
cryptocurrency.
find you.
To buy a hit out.
To buy a
my
hit.
God.
Murder your ass and get away with it, too.
In broad daylight. At a Panera Bread.
Good God.
With a sandwich. Hey,
They need
here's
to.
the thing.
Go ahead.
Well, there's a culture in America where people don't want to talk about. They think it's like naughty to talk about your finances, how much money
Yep.
you make, and this and that.
Yeah.
But you realize that that's how they are ruling us from the ruling class. You see,
Mm-hmm.
because they think, oh, it's not polite to talk about money. It's not polite to talk about finances.
Yeah.
See ya, CIA, cheap thrills. I don't
Yeah.
need money to have fun. That's not what matters. I think everybody should have every morning. You should like. I don't know how this works. Maybe instead of the newspaper, you just get a list of everybody and how much money they have. Because
think
then we're
it's
going to
a-
see, like, wait a
That'd be
minute,
so
none of
sick.
us
Like a
have this
stock
shit.
ticker.
Right.
And
It's
then
got
you
to
see
be
one
a
guy on the
greeting.
street, you slice him on the neck. A
It's
greeting?
got, like, hey, my name's hey Eric 8000.
What's up, Jack?
8,000
600K. How are you?
Yeah, because then you know how to act. Because if I meet someone that's rich, I'm obviously gonna treat them better. You know what I mean?
With
If
your
I
mouth.
find out
Right.
someone has $800,000, yeah, you're getting a little more from me. You're getting a kiss on the neck. You're, whatever you want.
I like
You're
the
getting
salt
that
of
shit
the
from me.
earth type. If I
Well, I
find
like them
somebody
too,
who's
but in
got
different ways.
$80, I know that they would just want to hang out
Yeah.
with me.
And I am currently in such a large amount of debt that it would make you want to end your life.
What type of
If
debt?
you saw the if
Medical-
you
You're in
saw
medical
the
debt.
amount of debt that I'm in.
What- how many types
your
of
debt is
debts
from
does everybody have?
cosmetic medical surgeries and not
Botched
necessary.
cosmetic medical surgeries.
I have
Many,
phone
many,
debt.
many.
All from
Do
the
you,
neck
do you guys
down.
have phone debt?
No, but I need. Listen, can I say this to Apple? Come on now. I bought your phone 3 years ago, and it's already slowing down to the point of it not even
Well,
being useful anymore.
Eric, pull up your
my
private tabs right
God,
now.
And Apple just broke $1 trillion.
Really?
And they need another
their,
1,000 from me for one more. How
Can I
many
say
phones
something
do
to
I have to
Apple?
buy?
3 trillion. Sorry, they're at 3 trillion.
Oh, three. That's
So
a number that
their
we can't
value.
even comprehend. You know what I mean? Or you guys can't comprehend. I can imagine it in my own ways, but
3 trillion.
most can't.
Well, here's 3 trillion molecules on one. That's how many there is. In one.
Diet Coke is coming. You know I'm having Diet Coke every day. What the hell's
Well,
the
there's
hell's going on?
aspartame in it. It's gonna
Diet
fucking kill
Coke
you.
is about to become a carcinogen. Did you know this? They're about to label aspartame or whatever's in there, the
It's aspartame.
polyphenolate or whatever.
Polyphenols.
Polyphen-
phenol-
what is it
phenolics.
called? You got the can right
I'll
there.
read
It's
it right
in
now.
bold.
Listen to this. What's the first
Phenolate
ingredient? What do you
lights.
think is the most biggest ingredient in this shit?
Finicky.
Water.
It's clearly
Carbonated water, which gives you esophageal cancer. Then they have
No, it
caramel
doesn't.
color, which gives you caramel cancer. Then rule number 3 or ingredient number 3, aspartame,
Aspartame.
Oh,
aspartame.
hell
Everybody wants to
nah.
come for aspartame.
and that's an acronym. Absolutely so cancerous.
And that's not the
piece
bolded
of
one. That's not even the worst one.
radioactive.
That's not what makes it diet, right?
Oh, it's phosphoric acid? No, the aspartame is the sugar replacement.
What about phenylketoline?
They don't have
but
that.
the
They have phosphoric acid, potassium benzoate to protect the taste, natural flavors, citric acid, and caffeine. Oh, wait a minute.
go to the
oh,
bottom.
shit.
The
Wait, what's this?
Phenylketoline.
Oh, shit. What is this? Why does it say
Phenylketoline.
that? It's not in the ingredients, but there's a whole, it's the biggest thing. It says phenic,
That's what I'm talking about.
phenylconurics contains phenylalanine in it.
Yes, and it's impossible to pronounce.
No,
Somebody,
no. And that's the
I
cancer
would like to see
causer?
one
I
person
just
pronounce
dripped
that
Diet Coke
right.
on my computer.
Is
Look
that
it
the
right
cancer
there.
causer? Oh, God.
It's bigger than the ingredients. you see it?
Phenylectronics.
Look
Look at that, and they
Phenylketoline.
purposefully did that. They purposefully made it all fucking They purposely made that the
No.
hardest
Right.
word on the planet to pronounce,
Right.
so that the newscasters
No.
they have a different. They're like,
Oh,
let's just
dude.
move on to a different story. We're not even
We don't
gonna
have
be
to
able
say
to begin to.
phenyl-
That's a great
pronounce
idea.
this. Nobody knows how to pronounce it. Then you
God
can't
damn.
talk about it.
I'm going to kill
Genius.
someone.
That's a goddamn. Well,
Wait, what, Jack?
I got a good idea for a murder.
what?
Okay.
I'm going to kill somebody. And I'm going to just do it in a way that's really public. I don't care. In a way that's like, whoa, he doesn't care that he just did that. Why? Get him. Go get him. And the cops, maybe they'll get me, but here's the problem. I already went to the DMV or whatever I have to go to, and I changed my name legally to something that's crazy to pronounce, so they're not gonna give a rat's ass. Oh, who's this guy who killed somebody? What's his name? Oh, well, we can't even tell the
Wow.
news story. His name's too crazy. The name's
Wow.
so long. It's basically the filibuster name, so that they can't do nothing to me because they take me to court. And okay, take me to court.
Yeah.
But when you read, you have the right to remain silent.
That's alter
Philip
ego.
James.
You run away by that point.
Yeah, by that point, I'm halfway to Egypt.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
Egypt. Shout out to Cairo.
Cairo.
What do you guys think would happen if I like was in a murder case and went to court and I just had like a bunch of like smoke bombs on me all the time in court and was
Like they go
They
off,
only
but
surround
you're
you,
handcuffed and
or-
you're like cuffed to the fucking chair too. So it goes off, but then when the smoke dissipates, you're still right there.
How much smoke?
Yeah. like people are like wheezing, like they can't even
Yeah. Oh,
the
see.
whole room.
It's totally pitch black.
Remember the grandpa
fucking-
from
write
Three
that down.
Ninjas? The grandpa from Three Ninjas. Remember that Mr. Miyagi? He played Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid.
Of course I do.
No, I don't actually. But go
No, I
Jack
don't
just
either.
became a cow for a second to all the listeners. They can't see this shit, so I have to audio play it. Basically, the grandpa in that taught these 3 white children how to be crazy traditional ninjas. You guys haven't seen Three Ninjas?
No.
Oh, these
Not-
were
not
great.
in- not in
These were
person.
great movies. And one of his things, and they say this in Jiu Jitsu, your first plan of attack should be to get the fuck out of there. Smoke bomb, leave. If adults are trying to kill you, fucking run away.
That's not my
Your
jiu-jitsu
last-
classes.
Oh, yours are a little more intense.
There's no rules in mine. Naked.
Naked Jiu Jitsu.
Yeah. Well, you grab on people like in normal jiu-jitsu, you try to like use collar chokes and grab
Grab
the
their
gi.
gis.
In naked jiu-jitsu, you're using the fucking earlobes. Everyone's
Ear,
got
the
there's-
tongue.
Instead of cauliflower ear, you have like elongated
Long
ears, so you can
ears.
wrap the ear around it and choke them out.
Oh my god.
Nate, what was I gonna say to you? Can't remember.
Oh Lord.
Oh, you know what I was gonna say?
Hmm.
After I just did that whole little soliloquy about having a silly name and murdering somebody,
Yeah.
I kind of heard some. I'm in my. So for the listeners, I'm not kidnapped. I'm actually in my girlfriend's family's vacation home basement, and I heard some like footsteps right at the top of the stairs right when I finished saying all that embarrassing shit, and so I feel kind of stupid now.
What embarrassing shit? You haven't
I
said
did like
one
a
embarrassing
whole
thing.
I kind of did like a really weird monologue about killing somebody if my name was
No, dude, if they don't accept you for saying phenylalanine and making jokes about that and being yourself, then guess what? You should start dating me and be in my family because we will accept you. You know what I'm saying? I
I'd
won't
love
stand
to.
for that.
That'd be great.
If they don't, but I'm sure they accept you for that because that's a
Well,
hilarious
thanks,
thing to
man.
talk about in a hilarious monologue.
And a peek behind the
Um,
curtain. Was Eric
yeah.
here when I said this? Yes, he was. I was just telling Nate before the podcast that this is actually a funny bit that's going on with my girlfriend Raleigh's family, as her parents keep talking shit about Nate. I don't know why they've like
Unreal.
latched on to hating him, and it's really making me laugh.
Just to let you know, I have sort of psychic abilities. If anybody's thinking negatively or talking shit about me, I can feel it in my body, and it kind of disrupts my day.
Yeah.
And
You don't want to reveal a weakness like that, Nate.
Fuck, you're right, dude. But no. I'm all about transparency. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about letting people know what's going on. I don't give a fuck about this gatekeeping shit. I don't give a shit about that.
What are you
All right. I'm
gatekeeping?
gatekeeping my vulnerability, my weaknesses.
I don't know if that's how you use that.
You sound kind of like the owner of my gym. Caleb Pitts, my gym buddy, good friend, whatever, Pod
Fellow
About List,
podcaster.
co-host. He was telling me he overheard the owner of our gym, a shorter, big-built guy, talking to a new member. Said, like, come over here for... He picked up 220-pound dumbbells.
Oh.
And the guy comes over. And he's like, can you come over and help me for a second? He's like, tell me I can't lift this right now. And the guy's like, you can't lift it. And he's like, no, mean it, dude. Tell me I can't lift it. And he's like, you can't lift that. And then he puts him up. He's doing the incline press. And then he like went like this. Like got a couple in that were like,
He did it, like,
half.
perfectly.
Yeah, like quarter rep maybe. And
That's
that,
such a-
That
shit,
shit
that's,
legit.
that's what
works
you're
on
doing
me.
with emotions, Nate.
I swear to God, if somebody like legitimately doubts me, it's the Michael
don't
Jordan
doubt.
syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Michael Jordan
dude.
are pretty much the same psychologically.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
the
both
Just your
ball
opposite.
backgrounds,
kings,
North
you know?
Carolina.
If someone tells me
Right.
I can't do something, then I can't fucking literally I can't surpass that verbal barrier.
Yeah,
know,
and I'm
you,
right in
you
the
believe
middle.
it.
And I
if
just
they
do
tell
not
you
pay
that.
A little bit of
attention.
both.
I just don't understand when somebody says something about me, and then maybe much later, I'll realize like, oh fuck, did they not like me? But it's too late at that point.
When's the
That's
last
how
time
you
you guys
guys-
stood up for yourself in a crazy way? Mine's only been in my dreams.
You
Every
know
dream
what?
I have now, I feel like I'm standing up for myself.
Oh,
but I,
You're ready.
Up for yourself.
You're standing up to crazy octopuses who are trying to kill
Oh
you.
yeah, shit that you can't imagine.
I've been
But-
standing. My therapist has been complimenting me lately for standing up for myself.
Good,
Thanks, man.
good.
If you're listening-
I commend you as well. Okay.
So if you're listening, here's a little practice. Ready? Give me $20. Ready? Now, don't. There you go. You just stood up for yourself.
oh shit, it's that easy?
In a small way.
Yeah.
People
Oh.
think it's like
Small but
this grand
significant way.
gesture.
And I'm not an easy guy to stand up to either, by the way. Eric, pick me up, take me to the airport, dude. Please, now. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I know, okay.
I don't think I've
gotta
ever
go.
stood up for myself one single time in my life. I've always caved in 100%.
Yeah.
If you want me to do something, just ask me and I'll do it. And I will
I think
Yeah.
I think
I
all
will
three of
bury
us-
my own personal
We're
needs.
pushovers.
We're pretty predictably that type of person.
I'm like, okay, you want to ask me to do something? You want me to do something I don't want to do? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. But then I'm gonna talk shit about you for 3 years behind your back, and then I'll do it
Yep.
again and again and again.
Yep.
You know, but I will talk shit about you, but
Where-
not
where's
publicly
the
into your face. I'll
line?
be nice as fuck.
Where's the line between standing up for yourself and doing something nice for somebody else? And I'll give you an
I know.
example.
Yeah, there you go.
Taking somebody asks you, hey, can you pick me up from the airport? I don't think anybody wants to really do that. Or helping somebody move, even something worse. I feel like that's even more effort.
Yeah.
You want to help somebody move. Somebody asks you, hey, can you help me move?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in the fuck wants to do that. So where's the line at?
Yeah.
Because you could stand up for yourself and say, no, I don't want to fucking do that. But you could choose the joy tactic, maybe,
Yeah.
which is to say, hey, I want to give back to the world. And giving
Well-
is you're going to receive more from the universe if you give back constantly.
I gotta
So to speak.
say this. It depends on the because guess what? I helped Jack move one time, and I would say it's the worst move that anybody could imagine.
And
We
what did I
ran-
do earlier that day?
What did you do that day?
Earlier that day, I helped you move.
You helped me. Yeah, right. But
Because we were living in the same apartment. We were both moving out that day.
But here's the
okay.
deal.
Here's the
though.
difference.
Here's the difference. We rented a small hybrid crossover Honda SUV to move our shit. I had one load of stuff to take. To
Well,
half a load.
the difference is you were moving into a furnished apartment.
Right. So I didn't have that much shit. So we just did one move, went to Bushwick, unloaded, pretty easy. Then Jack's stuff comes into play, and there's no boxes, but garbage bags. I would
I
say
always
literally
do that.
about
you
50
put a computer
garbage
in a
bags.
garbage bag?
I'll
type of
put
shit?
anything in a garbage bag. I don't do boxes, dude. I literally throw
A TV
everything
in a garbage bag?
unorganized. I'm not kidding. I'll wrap a TV in a blanket, throw it in a garbage bag with all the silverware, and just get it.
There's
know?
a picture. Maybe we can pick the picture on the Patreon because it just is like the funniest.
sweet
It
picture.
is the most. But it was
Pile of
fun.
junk.
I was sweating my ass off, but I was with my best bud, so it was like
pre-vax.
a good time. You know what I mean? That was that in the pandemic?
Yeah.
What the hell?
That was August 2020.
Wow. But I'm saying if you like you know what I mean? If I don't really fuck with you
Oh,
that
that was a
much,
fun day.
I'm not respond. You know what I mean? I'll pick your ass from the airport up anytime, Nate.
Yeah.
But if
and
it's
you
someone
had
else,
to do it because we lived together.
right?
Yeah. But
Right,
that was
right.
tough. That was more. That was just us being kind of dumb and not renting a truck and renting instead a
A
small
tiny ass
four-door
car.
and getting
That
ratchet
doesn't-
straps and all crazy.
Yeah.
with it.
Oh yeah, we did
Doesn't
that to
seem
the
like a
fucking
good
roof.
move.
I still got those ratchet straps. And I'm about to move again, perhaps. And guess what else?
What?
What, dude?
I can't remember. Nate, what were you just saying?
I don't know.
You just said something that I was going to incorporate my opinion
I
on.
don't let you know.
Well, Eric, what did you just say? Okay, wait. No, because this is a good mental challenge. So Eric was talking about moving. Oh. Okay. This is what I was saying. Where is the line, right?
Yeah.
Where is the line? When does it become in Jew world? What we say is
In what world?
Jew world, the world of the land of Jew, is we say, are you doing a mitzvah, right?
Yeah.
Or are you being a schmuck?
Shit.
Oh.
Now
being a
you're
schmuck.
talking my
love
fucking
that.
language.
You know when you're being a
I
schmuck,
know.
guys. You
Oh,
know when you're being a
God.
schmuck because, and I think a lot of schmuckery, being a schmuck, is
God,
whether
I love
you are
these
truly
words so much.
well.
Mhm.
We have a lot to
Schmuckery.
like
Schmuck.
that for.
Mitzvah.
The thing about I might have just made up schmuckery.
You schmuck
But-
ass bitch. I want to
schmucker?
call somebody a schmuck and fucking smack the
Smash
fuck out
their
of them.
ass.
You schmuck. Well, you don't smack a schmuck. You exploit a schmuck.
Schmuck.
Oh, okay.
So a
All right,
schmuck-
Sorry.
I guess you could smack a schmuck. But here's the thing.
Schmack a schmuck?
Schmuck is
All right,
I
new,
just got
new
my
website.
schmack schmug.
All right, stop it. Or I'm gonna start
All right.
giggling, and I don't want to do that on the podcast. So a schmuck, you know when you're being a schmuck because you can feel that you are not, the person's not grateful for you. If you're being appreciated, you know.
Mhm.
I just got so lightheaded from that laughing fit. Sorry. 1 second.
Wow.
I can
Joy
carry on the
tactics,
thought.
Lightheaded.
You want to be mitzvahing. You want to be blessing people and using your favors for people that you love and people that you care for and people who will appreciate you. You don't want to be schmucked around. And guess what? The world is being schmucked all. You're a schmuck to the 1% every single day.
It's doing something that you
Corporations
know.
are schmucking the hell out of you.
Exactly. That's a great example. You know
But your
that they
friends
don't.
shouldn't.
Your friends don't schmuck friends.
No.
Because if somebody, because they don't really need you. These people, they don't see the actual value in you. If you're doing a mitzvah, it's because there really is value in what you're doing for them, and they appreciate that, and you're being like that for them, and they're that and such. But when you're schmucking, it's like, you motherfucker, like, you don't need this shit. Like, you're just being lazy. Like, you are an abuser. You're an exploiter. You a schmuck. You a anti-schmuck. You a schmuck sucker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the line, are they hot? That's a
Yeah,
big one.
right. Is it a model?
Is it a model?
Have they been on TV?
Do they have a boat? Does their
Do they
family
have
have
a
a boat?
boat?
Have
Yeah,
they had
right.
braces?
Right. Do
have
they
no
smell
doctor?
good?
Beginning
Right.
to understand.
If the answer is yes to any of those things, you can go schmuck for them and nobody will
Schmuck 'em.
judge you.
Schmuck on it.
Schmuck
But
all
here's the
over
thing:
my
Schmuck in
are
front
they
of
a,
face.
are they an older improviser who you want them to like you and you're 22
Oh, be
and you help
careful.
them move for about literally 12 hours and they don't pay you and they get pissed because you accidentally dropped a box and then they're mad at you all day, so then you start working harder for them and they're still not grateful, and then they don't even have food for you, but they have a warm Diet Coke and you're drinking that and you're sweating so bad and they're standing there and you guys know
Listen.
who this person is, but I won't name them.
Give us the initials.
I can't. You'll know exactly who it
Wait,
is.
I'm just remembering you helped me move, Eric.
I helped you. That was
It's Carmen Christopher.
once again, that was fun.
That was Eric, great guy. That was a
Eric
mitzvah.
Kamuva.
And
It's
to
a
be
mitzvah.
honest, if I can be real with you, Nate, I remember moving
What?
you into that apartment and thinking, "Good God."
When
The
I was in
cheapest apartment in Chicago, like
I
dark,
literally
no
had
windows.
the cheapest, most busted. I don't know, like I feel like the whole apartment building was like a front for some type of like psy operations on most of the floors.
Yep.
I got stuck in the elevator once. There was
Oh,
a
God.
sort of crackhead that lived across from me that was shouting like most nights and screaming and wore a swimming cap all the time. And this was, but you know that's where I came from. You know what I'm saying? I came from the bottom. You know.
And now you're in L.A., where there is
Now
no
I'm in
sadness.
Los
There is no
Angeles.
poverty. There is no.
No.
None of
And
that
that guy's name was Norm Hawley, y'all. Sorry, that's a bit of
Yeah,
a room
that's
joke.
Inside
That's a joke for the
baseball.
room.
Yeah,
Joke for the
yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate that I just did that joke.
Man.
And nobody's gonna know what we meant.
It's okay, dude.
No, it's not
That's-
okay.
that's
I need to get
amazing.
smacked on the back of the neck.
And people are mitzvahing us all the time. We're getting layups. I need to remember how many people are mitzvahing me and how many people I'm making them be a schmuck for me. You know?
Never schmuck somebody. You do not want to be a schmuckulator. You do not want to make your house a schmuckatorium.
No.
You do not want
Schmuckatorium.
to drive a schmuckular manslaughter vehicle.
Right. You don't want to have a WWE schmuck down.
Remember those videos? I'm schmacked.
I'm schmacked. Oh, dude, I'm schmacked. We need to make an I'm schmacked.
Back in my rap video days, they were trying to get me to edit them.
Can you imagine making the fucking French
30-year-old.
I'm schmacked? We got over to France, got to all the
Ouais.
universities.
They got university in France. That's a good
Ouais.
point. They probably
Ouais,
don't
they
do it. Do they do it like Americans do it in other universities in the world?
They haven't been taught yet, dude, until we have three handsome kind of still young guys going over there showing them how Americans
showing the
a college
19-year-olds
party.
how to have a beer water
Yeah.
slide.
I could never learn how to speak. You know, there's just
What?
I was thinking about it. Talking to this guy I was on the movie on. He's from Norway and he's funny as hell. And I was like kind of trying to talk like him, and I'm like, I'm part Norwegian or Swedish, and I feel like this accent is easy for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel
Did
like
you
I have
try
no
not to,
French
like-
in me. What's that?
Did you kind of try to not say who it was?
Yeah. Did I
And
already
it's
say
like-
it was? It's like
No, it's
clear.
just, yeah. Good luck figuring out who
Good, like
the Norwegian comedian.
hilarious comedian. Yeah, there's
Can't say
about
who,
100
but-
of those. Yeah, Daniel
Yeah.
Simonson, the best, funniest guy on the planet. But I could never get my mouth to move in a French type of way. I just don't have it in me. It doesn't have
Nate's
that
got it
fucking
in him. Nate.
specificity.
Je le crois.
Nate,
Oh, yeah,
Nate,
you
will
literally
you
look like
freestyle?
a French.
Nate, you used to do French freestyles.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can freestyle. I can't speak in other languages, but I can freestyle in many.
Freestyle
many,
in French
many.
right now.
Je le tout de quoi, fallu, tu, c'est vrai. Brûle tout à fait, tu, le, cheveux. Je te tais, je t'ai, je l'ai,
Yeah.
je t'ai fait.
All right, ready?
Je te la quoi, flou,
3,
tu,
2,
fais,
1. Hebrew, go. I've seen you do
dude,
freestyle
you can do
bar
it. It's
mitzvah.
not-
I've
it's not
seen you
offensive.
I
freestyle.
have actually. I think I did an anime style version of
Of a bar
Once
mitzvah.
for You and Joe.
You did. That was really funny.
Yeah, that was good.
Do you know this French rap group called La Clica? Clica?
Clicka?
La
course.
No.
You're
Clica?
not listening to La Clica?
That
you
shit
not have a
is,
radio?
oh my god, that shit makes you want to be French. So whenever I've been in Paris 2 times in my life. Okay, I'm not there that often, but whenever I'm there, I'm like, I wish I had it like this. I wish I could be a bastard like them, and be smoking my cigs and be all skinny and be. I'm never gonna have that swag, and they'll never accept me. They would never accept my ass. and
Well,
that
this is
my
what I
cross
want to
bear.
present to you guys right now is
What?
you say that you'll never have this type of swag, but sort of what inspired me to bring this this topic to the episode was I haven't read this book, but I found out about it. It's called The Alter Ego Effect. It's sort of like a I don't know, life coaching book or something like that. Like, I think the author is like a coach for, like a mental coach for Kobe Bryant or something, athletes. And his sort of theory is that you create a persona to embody the qualities that you want to become. So in this book, he I think the example is like Kobe was the Black Mamba, okay? And that was his alternate persona that he created, where whenever he was on the court, he wasn't Kobe Bryant. He was the Black Mamba. And the Black Mamba wins championship after championship.
You
after
put all that
championship.
pressure on
Kobe
them.
Bryant
Yeah,
chills
just
in
a
the
chill
crib,
guy.
You know? He's the chill guy who smokes and drinks and gets fucked up or whatever and cheats on his wife, I think. But the Black Mamba on the court is dunking, is fucking hitting threes, you know.
Yeah.
And I think we need to create some sort of alternate
alter
ego
egos.
like that, where we can step into this character, because we're all character actors, you know.
All
What
right,
I'm saying?
should
So
we,
this should be easy. This should be the easiest thing in the world for us.
Should we say what gave us joy in our alter ego?
Yeah.
So
and
we have to
and
become-
announce your name at the beginning of what gave you joy.
Okay, Eric, you kind of have a guy. Oh, you're making a new guy?
What'd you say?
Can I have Lonnie? Oh, okay, never mind.
What'd
All right,
you
Eric's
say to
in
me?
it.
You're
Eric's-
speaking to me.
Eric's in it right now. Okay, what gave you joy? What's your name?
My name is the Gray Bison.
This is what it's like, by the way.
Gray
All you,
Bison.
all,
The Gray Bison.
all you stand-ups out there that didn't do improv, you're probably
Yeah.
fucking jealous now.
Yeah, good luck trying to do this shit.
I like that you use the formula of color and animal.
Color and
of the
animal.
Black
Well, yeah, I
Mamba.
don't.
Oh, that's a
think
good
outside
one.
of that.
The Pink Panther.
That's just a starter version, you know.
The Green Giants.
And what gave my ass joy this week was burning clean rice, beef, iron, and fucking no drinking until last night when I did have a few drinks. But I'm fucking changing my life for the better, and nobody can get in the way of me and the fucking MTV Audience Award, Choice Awards, which I will win in 5 years. There's no question.
I had a hard time understanding that. You
Wow.
made beef? What did you say?
I said I burned clean, meaning I ate really well and I worked out. I lifted
You
weights.
burned clean?
Yeah, I'm
You
burning
sounded
clean.
like Vin Diesel.
I'm burning
Have you
clean.
heard of that? Nate, have you heard
burn
burning clean?
Yeah,
Burning
like burning
clean?
clean
No.
gas.
I've never burned clean.
Wait, I just said, Jack, have you seen this movie? It's by Vin Diesel. It's called like I'm
Yeah, I've
trying to
seen
think. It's like Black something or
It's called.
or
It's called. It's called. It's called after. It's called. You're talking about the sequel to whatever it's called.
It's like I think it's in the Riddick universe.
Yeah,
or
it's a
something
sequel
like
to
that.
Riddick. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I just thought of that and I wanted to see that. It's playing in L.A.
If you're looking to see a good movie, see every single Vin Diesel movie because those are the best ones. Find Me Guilty, Sidney Lumet. I don't want to reveal too much because these are kind of under the radar movies.
I'm having a tough time just kind of conceptualizing what my alter ego voice is and persona.
Well, let's work on it together. Let's find it.
Yeah.
So like, where?
So
where
I think my alternate ego wants to be more, maybe the most charismatic person on the planet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
totally.
Sort of
Absolutely.
suave. Hey.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm
Yeah.
getting kind of
You
smiling
should
a
be
lot.
glasses.
you should be like a B2B, the most successful B2B SaaS salesman on the planet, and you fucking get fucking $400,000 in commission every year for a predatory antivirus
Like
software.
a
that you
Tony
sell to-
Robbins kind of
Yeah.
inspirational speaker.
It should be a name like Sean.
I
John
like that.
Davis.
Look the way I'm staring right now. I
That's
feel
great.
confident now when I smile and I stare
wow.
like this.
You look like a
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese guy. Or an animatronic Nate's. So what
It's
gave
me.
you joy? What's your name, dude?
The
Hey, man.
interdimensional rat.
You're an intro.
What the fuck?
And what gave me joy this week was doing a stretch that kind of made me step. I feel like this stretch made me kind of. It was on par with an orgasm, you know, when your muscle is so strained and you find that one stretch that is gonna.
Was it a stretch where you were yanking your dangling?
Hey,
No,
whoa,
it
chill,
wasn't,
chill,
man.
Sorry, brother. Sorry.
No,
Joy
it
tactics,
wasn't.
not nasty tactics.
So your
But-
name is Interdimensional Rat.
The interdimensional rat.
Interdimensional rat. I was gonna
Oh.
do a color and then an animal, but I just decided to pivot and try something different. You know.
You gotta imagine there's one interdimensional rat out there that's blinking 3 dimensions and is so confused.
Yeah, it's like, what the?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or it's like
Well,
a
these
rat
rats
that's
get
like
experimented on hella.
Yeah, right.
it's like
They need to rise up.
a rat in the way that they are, you know, telling on the mob bosses of the, you know,
Oh, you're that type of rat, the human rat.
the Tekashi 6ix9ine type
Well,
of
it was,
rat.
it was nice to meet you, man. I hope to see you around.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was
Very
yeah.
soon.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, we're losers. So what? I kind of need help too, dude. I don't really.
No. You just
I don't
you
know
don't need
what-
help. You just go with what you feel. Go say it
Just
now.
go?
Say it
Just
now. Say it now. Say it now.
You felt like you just like shrunk, like you just.
You were
That was
you
the
had
sound
it there,
you make
man.
when you just shrink into a smaller person.
What gave me joy? Oh. Well,
Dipping into Jerry Seinfeld.
yeah, I kind of got a little Seinfeldian. What do I want out of alter ego? Because the thing is, I feel like I am such a rangeful human being. I'm like, what aspect of humanity am I not experiencing? That's what I guess. What? So alter ego, you're supposed to use it to launch into something that you can't normally access, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's kind of like
Kinda
I guess
access.
maybe like the highest version of yourself, maybe, and you can
Right.
just dip into that persona.
Okay. I feel like I want to cry, man. I feel like I don't have a highest version.
You
of myself.
are your alter ego right
Yeah.
now.
I feel like
You are your highest self
No,
right
I just
now.
don't, I
Dude.
just don't. I don't. I feel like I don't want to see myself high because I don't like myself enough to have an alter ego.
You need to snap the fuck out of it right now. You need to snap out of this now. This is not. You're not doing yourself any favors.
Okay.
Is someone
Let me do
watching
the
you do
opposite
this?
then.
Is
No.
Raleigh's family
No,
watching
she's
you do
not.
this? And that's why
No,
you're
they're
embarrassed. They're
not.
all
No,
standing
no,
half
no,
circle
no,
around
no,
you
no.
as you are.
No, they're not. With guns pointed at me.
Gun
Okay.
to the head.
All right. So
Create an amazing
you know what?
podcast.
Okay. Here's my thing.
What?
I'm a sleepy dude. Everybody knows that about me. Something's wrong with me. The blood work, they can't find it. So I think what my alter ego is
What?
Dr. Meth. You know, like just hella with it, hella present, hella
Do your joy
awake.
as
Yeah.
fast as humanly possible.
That's what I'm
You
gonna
have to
do.
talk as fast, like the Flash is fucking the verbal Flash.
Hello, everybody. So good to be here. I'm going to tell you what you're doing this week. It's so amazing. It's so fun. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's so fun. I can't believe it. What gave me joy 3 weeks ago when I got to call Sarah Sherman a bisexual Rubik's Cube. That did give me joy.
Oh man, come on
3
now.
weeks ago,
Yeah.
I called Sarah Sherman from Saturday Night Live a bisexual Rubik's Cube, and it made me laugh out loud. I've been making myself laugh. Sometimes I just tickle my own belly from the inside, from the top of my brain.
Me too, man. Well, everybody, we hope that you find your alter egos this week and do something bad.
And if you're gonna do something violent, get that
And be
shit
safe
on
this
camera.
week. It's July 4th. Be safe.
Oh
Yeah, be safe.
But July 4th might be the day that we're celebrating America, but
Yes.
it's one of the most violent, dangerous days on the planet.
Yes.
Stay hydrated.
July
Don't
4th.
Don't forget to send us pictures of your bank accounts, and and if you want to send a picture of your 4th of July hangout, you can do that as well. We'd love to see everybody
Joy
just
Tactics
chilling.
Joy Tactics
Gpod
pod
at gmail.com.
I almost said at
Yeah.
email.com.
At
at gmail.com. Joy Tactics pod at gmail.com.
Oh,
Sorry.
Gmail fucked up. It should have been
Yeah.
Eagle. If it was Eagle, then it could have just been email.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh,
So,
e-
July 4th.
oh,
God damn it. I had one more joke, but I'm not going to do it. May the hot dogs be with you.
Okay, bye everybody.
Yeah, don't let Uncle Sam bite you on the ass. All right, cut that one. Cut that after that. I said that.
Nope, that's staying in.
God damn it.
Well, that concludes another incredible fucking episode of Joy Tactics. Head over to patreon.com/joytactics to unlock exclusive weekly bonus episodes. And make sure to follow us on social media where we post fire TikToks and hilarious shit like that. And if you loved the shit you just listened to, make sure to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. Thanks for listening, and remember, we are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves.